Should I try it? What do you think? So, as I'm going through my pantry and my stockpile, I found these evaporated milk, which is expired more than 3 years now, and they were actually intermingled with my sweetened condensed milk, which is also expired, but not as much as this. So I wanted to um, see if these were okay. Now, people would tell you just throw it away because it's expired, but I have some oats here, and I'm going to make cereal with them. So the first thing I'm going to do is check my can, see if anything is bulging, leaking. There is a bit of rust on it, but not very much, before I open it. Now, once I open it, I'm going to smell it first. Look at it, smell it. I'm going to take a little taste test, and then I'm going to make some oats with it. So if any of those things are off, I will use it and I'll just dispose of it. Okay, so I tried it out, I tasted it, I looked at it, I smelled it, and everything is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and make some oats. So into my saucepan, I measured out my milk for 1 serving. I don't want to make too much of this, just in case it is not as good when it's with the oats. So into this pan goes my oats. Everything smells fine. There's no funny smell or anything as I'm cooking this, as I'm boiling this milk. I put my oats in and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to get this cooking, and we'll have a taste test when it's finished. So I like maple brown sugar, and I have some maple syrup here, and I have some brown sugar, so that's what I'm going to use on mine. So here it is, a little bit of brown sugar and some of the maple syrup, and I'm just going to test it without any of that on it, and then I'm going to mix it in. That first taste was kind of bland for me. I like the sweet stuff, I will say. So, but it didn't taste funny. It didn't taste like something was off. It didn't taste like the milk was curdled or anything like that. But this with the maple and the brown sugar tastes delicious. There's nothing off about this. I will say I did again taste this milk straight from the tin. I did dilute it a little bit, and I will say there is a slight, I will say, maybe tinny taste. It's not like it's fresh, like I just took it off the store shelf and I'm using it within date. There is a little bit of residual, but it's 3 years past the best by date or the expiration date or whatever you want to call it on the bottom of the tin, and I probably expected that. I didn't expect to do this or have this on my shelf this long. I gotta get better at rotating, and this is why this 1 year from the grocery store actually is more like 16 months and counting. We are going to be going a little longer trying to clear out some of this older foods we have to rotate in the newer foods, and I'm not going to be restocking it to the levels I was before, just because, as you can see, we're not rotating it, we're not using it up as much. I have obviously more than a year's worth of food, and I want to get back to about 2 years worth of food instead of probably the 4 years worth of food we have at the moment. So yeah, I am going to be revamping our pantries, and this is the start of it. So I know I said it in a previous video, don't just throw away things because they're past the best by date or expiration date. Test them out, see if they're still good, and you can still use them. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. And remember, stay safe and keep prepping.